Modi caught off guard as India's economic failings inflame young people. That's the headline from the New York Times, reported by Alex Travelli in New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, a leader known for his acute image consciousness, is suddenly facing a political problem he had not anticipated as he enters his 13th year in office. For much of this year, Mr. Modi has had his eye trained on economic anxieties sharpened by the external effects of the US-Israeli war against Iran. His government had to manage shortages of imported oil and gas, distributing the costs among businesses and ordinary citizens. But it was another sort of economic pressure that has now caught up with him and helped drive thousands of students to protest in the capital: the crumbling and sometimes crooked machinery of India's underfunded education system, along with a painful lack of jobs for the millions of graduates it produces. After 25 days of protest, and nearly 3 days since police used batons and tear gas to disperse protesters, Mr. Modi was still struggling for a meaningful response. On Thursday, he posted on social media that, quote, "Nothing is more important than the welfare and future of our youth." He has promised fast-track tribunals to punish the individuals who spoiled the exam but nothing else. This sounded both late and lame to the protesters who were on the street, infuriating many of them further. The movement's demands are widening rapidly from their initial complaints focused on accountability for the scrapping of a college entrance exam to, among other things, compensation for the protesters injured in clashes on Monday. Many of the protesters are students, and many others have jobs, but they share a sense of desperation and rage about education and employment prospects. Smaller protests have emerged in Mumbai, Bengaluru, Ahmedabad, and other cities, raising demands that Mr. Modi will find difficult if not impossible to answer in the short term. Arsh Gupta, a 20-year-old college student, said, quote, "There are a lot of feelings that brought him to the central protest site on Thursday. The original testing failure, quote, is not a small thing at all," he said, but he was driven more by other issues, most of all, quote, "the feeling that we're living under a dictatorship." At the forefront of the protests is the Cockroach Jana Party, not an actual political party but a movement that takes its name from an insult made by the Chief Justice of India's Supreme Court. It is taking aim at these much longer-term crises. The education system is in disarray, the CJP spokesman said, demanding that corrupt and bungling officials must face accountability. India's economy may be growing at a healthy rate, but it offers the protesters little hope. While the gross rate of unemployment looks low, recorded as between 4 and 7%, most workers fall outside the formal sector, leaving the real picture far bleaker for young graduates. With no easy solutions in sight, the pressure on Modi is only mounting. That's the latest from New Delhi. Thanks for listening.